Alright, this week on My Backyard Ogden.
What are we doing, babe?
Snowboarding!
Alright, we're going to Snow Basin. And we'll show you what that's like. Look at the little puppy. Ready?
I know. There's a lot of hazards. I want to jack up my skis. Right away with the bigger skis. I didn't realize that. Then they said something about you have a big scratch on them. This is a team event or something. I was like,
Yeah.
stupid. Oh, I forgot.
It took us a second to figure out.
You can go anywhere and it's always new. Here we go, bro. God, I feel like we really enjoy having a GoPro. It's just kind of fun, you know?
Someone was telling me they do the UAVs, the quadcopters. They've got a setting on those. You can set them to follow you 10 feet away or whatever.
Yeah.
And just, train on you all the way down the mountain, just follow you all the way.
Later?
I'll put them right here. That's how.
Forgot I had headbands today. I might have to put this on my forehead. It gets cold.
Is this y'all's second run?
First.
First run?
Yeah. I'm gonna bury our lunch.
porch. Woo.
Does it take us to the other place?
I don't know.
I think it does.
Okay.
Okay, babe. So what was your favorite part about skiing this morning?
The beautiful sunshine.
Okay. It was a very beautiful day. My favorite part about it was that we did that this morning, and now because we live in Utah, we're gonna go do some other stuff, some other activities. So we showed you Snow Basin. Yeah, that was Snow Basin. Now we're gonna go to a place called Devil's Canyon, and we're gonna show you some shooting. So all right, today we get a twofer. See you at Devil's Canyon. I don't know. Alright, so of course we had to go to Walmart so we can get a little bit of ammo. You can see our little puppy back there. Freya! Freya! Hey Freya! Pop your head up, come on. There, look at you. Look at you, Freya. Now, don't be terribly worried. She's harnessed in back there. She's got enough room that she can sit and stand up, but she's not flopping around. Yeah, but I'll show you what that looks like when we get to where we're going. But getting close. Just so we can show how we have her in there. So we've got her on this harness right here, so it's not pulling on her neck or anything. And then we've just got it clipped to this carabiner, so that she can still sit and stand and move around if she wants to, or lay down. But she's not going to get banged up if we were to get in an accident. Okay, so we're out here today for two reasons. The first reason is that we're going to test out a new firearm that I bought. This is a Taurus G2 PT 111. Hi, how's it going?
Thank you.
And the second reason why we're out here is because we are going to see how the dog reacts to a little bit of gunfire. We're going to make sure that she's far enough away that her hearing isn't affected. and we'll make sure that my wife will kind of be able to gauge with her hearing whether or not they're too close. But we do want to see how the dog reacts just to being around the gunfire. So this area that we're at is a very common place to go shooting. You can see these people right here. It looks like they're carrying a rifle up to the area for shooting. We're not actually going to go to the same place as them. I'm sure that they're going to go down to what's actually called Devil's Gate, and we're going to go to a different area where a friend of mine have set up metal plates to shoot at. We just don't like going around a lot of other people because the range etiquette isn't always there necessarily, and so we like to do things our own way, and we like to go to our own places. But for today, right now, we are going to go up and around, and you'll see where we end up. But yeah, that's what we're doing out here today.
It's looking right at me. Good angle too, I'm sure.
See you putting on your gloves? Hey, get away from that from that muzzle. You goofball.
You need
You
learn
goofball.
appropriate gun etiquette as well.
All right, let's go. So this little area right here is just like a cool little park area. You can see it's right off the freeway. There's a couple of picnic tables, some charcoal grill type areas. This river over here, I'm not sure if how well you can see that over there. We're gonna walk right by it though. You'll see it even better. A lot of people go fishing down there. You're not allowed to like sleep overnight here, but you can definitely hang out and have a barbecue or bring your dog out and let her shit all over the grass. That's what you're into.
I just switch up our collar suit.
So we like to have both options, the harness and the collar on the dog. And the reason why is because if she's behaving herself, we can leave her on the harness, and definitely when she's in the car, we'll leave her on the harness. But if she starts to get a little rowdy or a little rambunctious and you need just a little bit better control on her, then we put that little tightening up collar on her. And actually the trainer at PetSmart, where we take her, we started taking her to doggy school or whatever you call it. The trainer actually recommended that because she said it's good because it's not a chain, so you're not going to choke the dog, but it just gives you that little bit of extra added support on the dog. Yeah, she wants to go down to the river. We can take her down to the river.
Really?
Yeah, take her down there. And then we'll just come back up. So I've actually never come down this way before because I'm not a fisherman. So.
It's our puppy's first time.
And this is definitely her first time ever being anywhere, you know, down here. So she does like the water though. I've had her in the bathtub with me a couple times.
What are you thinking?
She definitely wants to get off that leash, but we're not going to let her off because that's also a pet peeve of mine when people just let their dog run around not on a leash. This is a puppy, probably not a big deal, but when she gets to be full grown, you know, she'll be a big dog. And actually the other day, my friend and I, we were walking back past that park area, and a big German Shepherd that was off the leash just came and bit my friend. Bit him right on the leg, drew blood, bit him hard enough to draw blood, bit right through his pants. So that's kind of why I am a bit of an asshole about keeping your dog on a leash, because you don't know what your dog is going to do, and unfortunately you don't have control over your dog if he's not on a leash, or she, if your animal isn't on a leash. So that's why we like to keep our dog on a leash. That's okay. She's never been here before. So you do got to kind of go over this little rocky terrain, and you got to go under this overpass, but this is all a really well worn trail. A lot of people come back here. As you saw earlier in the beginning of the video, you know, there was I think like 4 or 5 different people that walked past us.
There you go.
So she's never been on anything like this, any rocks or anything, and I think she's scared of the cars.
Come on.
So she'll have to hear. Let me go in front, babe. Let me go in front. Maybe she'll come. Come on, Freya. Freya, come. So I'll try to pick out a good route where she's going to be able to come. She might be a little bit small for this trail yet. Maybe we just carry her through this part, and as she gets bigger, maybe she'll get more used to just walking. But as I was saying before, up here, a lot of people go shooting up here. Most people just know it as the Horseshoe Canyon or that shooting spot up in Weber Canyon, or actually, is this Weber or Ogden Canyon? Yeah, just that shooting spot up in Weber Canyon. You can set her down back right here, babe. It's all trail from here on out. And so, you know, a lot of people know about this area. A lot of people come here. And like I mentioned before, the range discipline isn't always the best. And so everybody typically goes that way. This, I think, is actually the old highway before they built this other thing. But me and my buddy, we like to go this way because we don't like to shoot around other people, because you never know what kind of discipline they're going to have on the range.
I think I should get some credit too, because I carried one of those plates over there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Haley did carry one of these plates over here, but we're not going to talk about exactly where those plates came from. But Haley did definitely carry one of these plates over. And these plates are not light. They're pretty heavy. So, credit where credit is due. And we're going to go ahead and just start cutting up this trail right here. You can go up down there if you want, babe. Now, part of the reason why I wanted to do this My Backyard Ogden series of videos... What? Oh yeah, she'll get used to it. She's a dog, babe. Part of the reason why I wanted to do this series of videos is because not everybody has the ability to get out here and to do this. Maybe you're limited by time, or maybe you're limited by, you know, maybe you hurt your foot or something and you can't hike anymore, or whatever, or maybe you just don't live near here. But you like this area and you like the geography around here. Well, that's kind of what these videos are for, is to just kind of showcase a little bit what our backyard looks like. You know, maybe our extra regional backyard, not our immediate backyard, but you know, just the places we go and the things we do. Well, she's taking a dump. Now, typically we would have a bag, but because we are out here, what? So what? Now usually if we were walking her in a park or around our block, we would absolutely pick that dog shit up. But because I've literally walked past already an uncountable number of deer and rabbit skeet, I'm not worried about my dog and leaving my dog shit around here. So So if you're upset by the fact that my dog just took a shit, yeah, I'm sorry. I suppose you could take that up with, I don't know, the shit police. Like I said, we really like this area because nobody else ever comes out here. You know you're headed the right way once you pass that little electric box thing. I don't know what it is, but it looks like something for electricity. We've also got these poles up here. So the main reason why I'm not worried about other people coming up here after I put this on YouTube is because I know about 4 people are going to watch this. And it's probably me, just to have a look, make sure the video looks good. My buddy that I already come up here with, he might check it out. And maybe my mom. And maybe a friend. But I'd be greatly surprised to ever learn that anybody ever came up here or watched this video for that matter. So you can see we've got these plates set up right here. I don't know how easy those are to see on this camera, but we've got these plates set up. Now, last summer we set these plates up along the ridge of this mountain so that we could practice shooting at them from a bit of a distance, and so that we were practicing at varied elevations. This winter, when the winter came and it was snowy out here, even though technically you would think there would be snow here, and on a normal year there would be, we turned it kind of into more of a pistol range. And so just with pistols, you're shooting a little closer. And so that's why they're set up that way. I don't feel like humping any of those plates up the hill. So I'm probably just going to put a few rounds through the long rifle just for good measure, but at not too great a distance. And the whole purpose of coming out here was to test the 9mm. So we're going to get to that. By the way, there's some of that shit I was talking about. I'm sure I could find some more examples of that if you're still terribly offended by the fact that my dog took a shit out here. But yeah, so we're gonna get to shooting.
Do you need some water?
Yeah. And actually.
Here. So where should I go? Like pretty far over there?
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you your ear protection because you need to hear whether or not it hurts your ears. If it hurts your ears, you got to go farther.
Okay.
Here. Not by that. Thank you.
It's like a little den over there. Makeshift den. All kinds of critters up here.
Trade you. Yeah, it does almost look like maybe something hollowed this area out, doesn't it? Maybe a little. Maybe this is the deer that we saw that shat over there. Maybe this is where that deer was hanging out. Of course, down over this way, there is a little hollow area as well. You can see this game trail goes right through here, and right down into here. And you can see that trail continues on. This is probably a nice warm area when it's real cold out here. It's tucked away, it's away from the wind, so I would guess that it's possible that little critters go down there and hang out when it's cold. Although I've never seen these orange and pink little ties on here, so it's obvious somebody else has been up here I'm not sure what that means. Maybe that was marking the trail. Maybe they had like a trail run come through here or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyways, we are gonna get shooting.
Bust out dog treats in case she gets a little freaked out. James, several hundred yards away. Jet! Come on, sorry, it's all good. Hey, we're good. We're good. It's okay. Huh? What? That's what we're gonna give you. It's okay. Treat. Treat. Yep. We're good. We're good. Treat. Good dog. Good girl. So good. Huh? I think her success is okay. A little freaked out, but nothing too bad. And as you can see, the dog's totally fine. She's calm. She's mellow. She's being good. Totally mellow. Another round of handgun. It's okay. It's all good. A little freaked out. I'm gonna pick her up. She's doing really great. I'm gonna kneel by her. She's really good. Doing so good. You're doing so good. Here's our girl. Doing so good. Good girl. Good girl. You okay? Okay. Nice calm dog. That's what we like to see. Totally relaxed. A little bit bigger gun this time. Keeping her calm. Just trying to get the treats in my pocket. It's okay. Oh, good dog. He's done shooting now. Make our way back over to him. The dog. I think it was successful. She looks alright. You're okay. Come on, big girl. She did okay. Relatively calm. Handgun was a little better than the AR. Yeah. Wasn't too bad though. She was pretty calm.
Freya, come here. Hey, come here, girl. Come on,
Just being stubborn.
come here.
I
Come on, Freya.
think she's a little freaked right now.
Hey, come here, Freya. Come on. Come here. Come here, Freya. Come on.
I'm gonna give her a treat.
Come here. Hey.
Yeah, she's a little freaked.
Hey, you're okay.
She couldn't see
You're
you though.
Hey.
We couldn't see you most of the time. I held her at one
Come
point.
here. Oh, you going to the bathroom? Taking a piss, huh? All right, come on.
I held
here,
her at
girl.
one point.
Come
That
here.
seemed to help with the AR the first time. Second time around, she did a little better.
You were far enough away that your ears didn't ring or anything like
Yeah,
that?
they didn't ring.
Okay, good.
You
Good.
definitely hear the fire, but no.
Good.
No
'Cause
ringing.
I don't want your ears getting hurt, right? Right, darling?
Like her ears were back, like when you were firing the big one, but she wasn't trying to run or
Alright.
she was calm.
Well, let me put these up and then we'll head back.
She was nice and calm. Just right about like this. First couple shots she didn't like. But
That's alright.
she got better after.
We don't need her to be right on the firing line. We just need her to be able to go out with us when we shoot and to not get freaked out by the guns.
Yeah, so she was pretty calm, so I think it was a successful first round.
Alright, great.
Plenty more to come.
Alright, let's go. Alright, so that was good. My dog doesn't hate guns. And we got to show you one more place in our backyard. And it was a twofer. Skiing in the morning, shooting in the afternoon, only in Utah. Alright, we'll see y'all next time. Stay classy.